Alright, so first off, most everybody plays this on the Japanese version, which has, inarguably, the better music, the better graphics, all that jazz. Look at that incredibly angry Superman right there. I mean, he is mad. And I'm just running this emulated just to, speed up the process. I didn't feel like hooking up my Dazzle again real quick. But I mean, you get the general feel of the Superman vibe here with the proper music from the movie. Also, for some odd reason in Japan, they let you put in your own name and then blood type. I don't pretend to understand it, but they do, so that's just something they let you do. But I'm not going to be playing it in Japanese, because there's honestly a pretty fair amount of dialogue, and I would imagine people want to be able to read what's going on. By the way, phone booths are broken. Oops. And now I'm Superman. Look at me, I'm Superman. Look at all that. Listen to the, honestly, pretty good chiptune music there. Ow. And this is the subway. And they're informing you can't ride the subway because Superman doesn't have a subway pass. Okay. So let's move on to English. With worse graphics and worse music. It's just kind of a shame like that, but that's just how it wound up going. Superman, listen carefully! Thanks, talking Statue of Liberty. Metropolis will become the base for the evil General Zod. Or just in general. You are Clark Kent. Shh! Reporter. Shh! You will fight for truth and justice. You know what? Just, I'll watch over you. Now go, Superman! Do secret identities mean anything to you? Right, so, no name entry, no blood types, nothing like that, no better graphics. You can see they're clearly different here. And unfortunately, much to my chagrin, the music is not there either. It's just kind of a shame like that, but we work with what we have. So, stage one is just, we have to go find not General Zod's minions, even though they kind of tell you it's General Zod's minions. And the person that I wind up fighting, I always go into that building, it's not that building. The person we wind up fighting is Zara, who in the comics is who Ursa from Superman 2 is based on. But it's not actually her. She shows up later. So we get the 2-for-1 combo, really. And these are zombies. You can't actually hurt them unless you breathe on them first. Like this. Ow. Punch and punch. I'm just going to take some hits there. That's whatever. And then by clearing out specific rooms, you get upgrades to some of your abilities. That was a flight upgrade. Because this Superman cannot fly wherever he wants. He has to power up his abilities to be able to go further and further. Because he's obviously not Superman then. He's really just kind of jumping real far. And I completely missed Zara. Of course I did. So she's going to jump a lot. And occasionally she'll try to hit me with a whip. It's all annoying, but what are you going to do? Stop jumping. Ma'am, please. I'm asking you, please stop with the jumps. Ugh, I get it. You got big ups. Bloody hell. So she's done. And that's the first chapter. I don't remember what else you have to do to learn where she is, what she's up to. Just, there's shenanigans happening. Clark Kent goes home and writes a paper about it. I don't know how he knew anything about it, but whatever. Oh no, stock market panic. Stock prices fall. Cause unknown. Sure. It was spoilers. It's because there's a roaming gang of miscreants called the Dragon Gang. So here's our first instance of a very, very angry Superman having to ride the subway because he can't fly there. Freaking subway. Whatever. So now we can fly there. I gotta get to Centerville. Which I believe these are all locations in Metropolis. But But in the Japanese version, they actually use locations in New York City. Okay, that explains the Statue of Liberty, but it doesn't really explain a huge amount of everything else. So again, zombies. I'd have to freezing breath these guys. I really want to do that, so we're just going to jump over all of them and keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, and we're going to go find a mugger who has one of my precious, precious flight upgrades. I'll never snatch anything again. Darn tootin' you won't. Thank you for that. So, we've got that. Now we can fly to Lafayette. Hooray, here we are in Lafayette. That was fun, but now we're just immediately going to leave and go to Old City. Because you can't fly directly there. So a lot of the routing here is, what's the fastest way to get to a place where Clark, Superman, can actually fly to the place I want him to? No, okay, I would say I wanted that. Don't you disappear on me. So we have to beat up those guys. That's our first dealings with the Dragon Gang. And now that we've cleared out the room, it'll just respawn with a bunch of enemies that will occasionally drop items. And I'm looking for the flight things. Those, up, because we need them ups. And I need one more. And I can talk to the guy outside who will be very excited about the fact that I beat up that local sect of the Dragon Gang. Like this.
Thank you for saving me from the Dragon's Gang. All of the fish was almost spoiled.
And I'm gonna... No, I wanted that health up. Ah, that kind of sucks. I wanted the health up. I didn't get the health up. Fine. So, while I was busy fighting those guys and refarming my power, the Dragon Gang decided to unleash a bunch of enemies into this room of this place, so I'm going to have to blow them up. I guess literally, because you have to use Super Breath to do it. And now that they're gone, I can not Super Spin. Don't... You use that like twice in the run, and it's always just kind of sad. We don't really care for it, whatever. It lets you find hidden items and hidden locations, and you do it twice, and each time you're like, I don't care. Where am I going? I gotta go left. So, I've done a lot of work against the Dragon Gang, much like against the Ninja, the seminal classic from Miami Connection. I forgot these guys shoot you. So apparently these guys are also with the Dragon Gang, because as they say, do you like Chinese noodles? And don't look for the dragon. It's useless. I'll grab that, I guess. Why not? I don't really need to. But I need to farm up enough... Why am I jumping? Flight power again. Yay! Because Superman, canonically, can't fly very far unless he... Can't fly very far unless he punches out a bunch of muggers first. It's the law? I don't know, whatever. Just go with it. So, we've done all the heavy lifting towards dealing with the Dragon Gang. We've dealt with the robbers that they apparently hired. We dealt with the monsters they released into the city, not including the zombies, which, again, they just happen, dude. I mean, I think Metropolis has more issues than we're willing to cop to right here. So I'm gonna... Well, I was gonna try to not take damage there, but I guess that's gone. So instead I'm gonna equip Super Breath 2, and I'm gonna immediately breathe on this guy. I'm going to hope he gives me some life, or I'm going to run into him. Well, that nullified the life up, but I'm glad I did it. I really want to be at like 60% life before going into the boss. So I turned in those criminals that I beat up. You didn't know I had them, but apparently now they have to eat prison food. Either that or he's very passive-aggressively telling me that Superman has to eat prison food. I don't... and I'm not going to question it. So, unbeknownst to everybody, here is the Dragon Gang's headquarters, and there's the leader of the Dragon Gang. And, I mean, it doesn't really make sense that this guy's going to try and, fight Superman, but he breathes fire. We're just going to assume it's magic in some capacity, and we know magic. Superman doesn't have any vulnerabilities towards... It was a nice split. Or no, he is vulnerable. He doesn't have any strengths against it, is the thing. He is just as vulnerable towards magic as everybody else is. So next up, there was a professor that was kidnapped. We should probably go find that dude. What do you say? Why am I jumping again? Yay. And logically, obviously, Superman is weak to bullets. They hurt him hard because that's a well-known weakness of Superman's. Really, dude? I mean, it's fine because I wind up actually taking a death warp in this section. You can ow, 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 ow. Wait. Yeah, down this ladder, down next ladder. What the heck am I doing? Yeah, ow. Thank you, sir. That is, wunderbar. Oh, well, I could have taken either one of those ladders. In either case, I keep forgetting they go to the same location to this ladder. This is the important one, because here's the kidnapped professor. And a bit of a, yeah, J. Falk. We'll get to him. Forced me to put the evil mind in the computer. Don't ask. Something must be done, or Ross Webster, mind you, will control the computers of the world. Hurry and destroy the huge computer. So, okay, so first off, J. Falk, who is the boss of this chapter of the game, was in one issue of Superman back in the 1930s. He was a corrupt politician who Superman punched out a window. So, A, he dead. He very dead. Because I have located the professor and talked to him, the game remembers that, so I can now take a death and continue and go all the way back to the Daily Planet, because that's faster than trying to fly to my next location. Loss Webster is supposed to be Ross Webster. He was the villain of the third Superman movie, the one that took over all the computers and was tremendously ineffectual against, Superman. And if you're curious, no, we do not wind up getting any Richard Pryor in this game at all. Instead, we do break a version of the computer that is in Superman 3. Subway round 2, very angry. Well, I'm Superman. Yeah! So we're going to go break that computer. That's what we're doing. I'm going to walk this way. Walk this way! And not get shot, because I don't know why not. I don't need that. We're just going to ignore it. Ignore you. Ignore the bullet, but I still get hit. That's dumb. So I need to beat up these guys, because they have another flight upgrade for me, which, allows me to actually travel around the city faster, because I'm Superman. Originally, he couldn't fly. He was just an excellent jumper, but no. They don't even... he's clearly an excellent jumper here. Dude's got some ups. And you shot me in the face, stupid computer. Right, so I'm just going to ignore the computer. I'm going to hide back here. And I'm going to punch it out. Beep, beep, beep. Terminals of Metro Tower stopped. Connection restored. Usual functions recovered. Release control of Metro Tower. Yay! So that's all done, and I can ignore these guys. Well, outside of the one that jumped in after me. Apparently he wanted to become a cyborg, like that lady in Superman 3 that, scared the living bejesus out of me as a kid. There was a scary moment for a lot of us. Let's be honest, it was. And if it wasn't, how old were you when you saw that movie? Because I was like 7 or 8. Don't really think 7 or 8-year-olds should be seeing that sort of thing. Yeah, you can jump, sir. That's great. So 1, 2, 3. Just gonna ignore all of you as best as I can. I need to take out these guys. I'm just gonna take that hit as well. Since I'm nearly dead at this point, I'm just gonna start burning through my heat vision. And it's gone. There it was. I got my 1, maybe 2 shots off. Yay. Oh, it's the next floor. Son of a... Yeah, it's the purple guys. Dagnabbit. Okay, so now we're just Clark Kent. So this is probably not going to end well for me. I'm just going to keep dodging bullets. I'm going to get the flight upgrade because I need it. Or I'm just going to keep getting... Yeah, I'll just keep getting shot. That's okay, too. I think it's invisible enemies if I come back up. No, it's not. Okay, so I need health. That is not health. That is... Those of you that know your Superman lores, green kryptonite is not what you want. And that was the kryptonite that I wanted, and it just flew off the screen. So I need to beat up some of these guys to hope to get enough health to survive the boss fight, because I'm not perfecting her. That is not going to happen. So I'm going to play very carefully, spawn that guy, move over to here. Come over to here, please. Or I'm dead. Okay, so now we have to fly back. Well, I probably should have just taken the death warp immediately. It's fine. It's fine. No, Clark Kent cannot go out of his way to punch out a politician from the 1930s. Quite unfortunately. So I gotta fly back to Staunton, and then take the subway, and then just go beat up a dude. It's, doing all of this without any intentional deaths is not that particularly easy, but sometimes that's just how it goes. Why am I in this building? No, I need to take the subway. I even said I gotta take the... Ah. It's little things like this that happen occasionally. You know what? You tried to shoot me, you get the Superman fist. Like I say, just trying to remember some of it off the top of my head. My bad. It'll come back to me eventually. This is the building I want. Thank you. And I don't have to worry about fighting guys. I can just walk all the way downstairs after taking the elevator. And just go punch out an angry politician with a stick. That's all I got to do. Because we all know that's Superman's pastime. You jump, I'd run under you. You jump. Nope. Why is there one over there? There's never one over there. That is very okay, well, now they're doing an excellent job of whittling me down. Ow. Ugh. I don't remember if I actually got the flight upgrade. Did I? Well, we're gonna go ahead and beat up these guys just to find out. They do an excellent job of hiding directly beneath my feet. Okay, so it was not... Okay, I did. Alright, so it was... Yeah, it's the 4 stairs. That's fine. These guys all suck. We're just going to start burning through all of that. They're just going to start shooting me a lot. I've got iframes so I can beat them down. And here comes the boss who actually runs really fast. So yeah, it's just a dude with a stick. This is the boss. I lost. It's because I went into the wrong building and lost too much life. I either farm more health or I don't. It's, that's pretty much it. Because I'm clever. Right, go, yes, no. I don't think I'm going to sub 30 on this one. Because I walked into the wrong frickin' building. Jump over the dude with a gun. Take the subway. There's a lot of little things to remember, man. What do you want out of me? Enter building, walk downstairs, shoot guys with heat vision, and then punch out angry politician. It's okay. We're going to get to the major players in the Superman universe eventually. Like Lex Luthor and, you know, General Zod and little robots. They're also in this. Don't think about that too long. Just, you know, little robots are a thing that happen. Gonna ignore you. Gonna ignore you. Oh, you shot me. My one weakness, bullets and touching people. Okay, so apparently those guys do just spawn right there. That's kind of interesting. And because I've cleared out this floor, now the enemies are invisible. Ugh, great. So, yeah, I'm just going to shoot you in the face. And now I'm Superman actually punching out an old man with a stick. This is, we all remember this section of the comics fondly. Although I guess technically this one's correct, because he did. Stop. Why? J. Falk, ladies and gentlemen. J. Falk. So let's go find Lex Luthor. What do you say? Superman does it! J. Falk loses computer center! Prof rescued! Yay. So the plot here is that Lex Luthor steals some stuff from a museum and somehow turns them into monsters that are running around the city. So first off, we have to go take out the monsters. A bit of a given, I suppose, but that's what we're gonna go do. Go fly to that CBD. Don't take the bait. Don't do it. And now fly to McKeesport, because I have to do a double flight. That's the fastest way to get there. So all this just to be able to get the scoop from the local fibbies who are informing us of the monsters. The FBI reports the monster, singular, seems to have turned into fire beasts. Okay. Defeat the 3 monsters. Let's search for Lex and meet at the Metro Police Station. Only 1 T. So what are you going to do? Right, so I need to farm up enough flight. I don't know why I jumped there, but these guys can now get beat up in 1 punch, so that's good. Because, in case you hadn't noticed, I have attack and defense ratings. I also have super hearing that lets me know when people are in trouble and I can go save them. Yeah, we don't do that. Sorry, guys, I'm on a mission. Hello, lag. What is happening here? Boobity boop, boobity boop, boobity boop. Great, that's enough. So let's fly to Staunton. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. And so there's a monster in here. So let's go take him out. You jump, I duck under you. You jump. Oh, you jump very early, sir. Sir! Please stop jumping. So here's the monsters. There he is. He loves to jump like everybody else does. He's one of those McDonald's fry guys, isn't he? He's trying to steal my delicious French fries, and I don't want anything to do with that. So now I'm just going to farm these guys to, as per usual, try to get enough flight power to go. I need 1 more, guys. 1 more. Let's go. Let's go. Now, and that guy spawns on stairs, which is dumb. Okay, so there's 1, and I don't really need the rest of that. That's okay. Invisible enemies. No, why? Yeah, stop making that sound. And then more invisible enemies. Could you just jump? Soups, why? So now we're going to fly to a location you can't see on the screen because I don't feel like scrolling it, but it's Andersonville. There's another monster in another building off of this way. It's the exact same kind of monster, so we just... That guy freaked out at the sight of Superman and fired away from him, which is probably a smart move. Sure. So another monster just kind of hanging out here in this building. Sir, could you... Excuse me. Ugh. Did I mention the combat in this game is garbage? Oh no, he's dead. Whatever will I do? Okay, so on to the 3rd one. We fly to Centerville, which we spent a lot of time in when we were dealing with the Dragon Gang. Yay! We're gonna go right a long ways to get to the subway because that's the fastest way through all of this garbage. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to vape. And Angry Superman on the subway. It's the last time you get to see it, so we just sit and enjoy it. Ow, zombie, no, why? So here I am in Chinatown again, but we don't have to deal with any of this stuff, so we're not gonna. And I don't feel like fighting these guys, so I'm not gonna. Let's roll! Ow. I kind of forgot to jump. Again. Are you guys coming back for me? Is that what's happening here? Just keep jumping until you've avoided all of the enemies, Superman. Or, well, until you get to this enemy, because he's going to be probably jumping immediately, isn't he? Yes, he is! You jerk! Hey, where you going? Hey, where you going? Thank you. So now I gotta walk all the way back to where the FBI agents are over at the prison. Way back from the second chapter where they're like, yeah, cool, thanks for helping out with the Dragon Gang. Yeah, cool, but I'm not done with them yet, so... Ow. So I gotta go all the way back here. But it's okay, because Lex Luthor is a bit of a pushover. Because he hides in a tiny room. Although he does have a gunman with him, but yeah, no one cares about that. Alright, according to the FBI, Lex is hiding under Central Station. Good to know. Here's the thing, that's like really far away, and I'm just so tired. I just want some angry, balding guys with sticks to stab me to death, because it's faster than walking or flying or taking the subway or any of that jazz. So I'm just going to let these guys, because, I mean, you see Superman, you're like, you know what? I'm a criminal. Let's see if I can do anything to that guy. But now they're just beating up a reporter. That's not cool, guys. Don't do that. But they did it. So we're back at the Daily Planet, which the giant planet on top of the Daily Planet only exists to be caught by Superman. We're going to fly to CBD, because that's under Central somewhat. Go with it. Just don't think about it too hard. We're going to dodge some more zombies. We're going to equip our super spin. The first of 2 times we use it in the game. Stop hitting me, you jerk. That guy's a jerk. So now we are going to find Lex Luthor, who is hiding down here. And so here's an interesting trick. Water, actually, by the way, is a one-hit kill against Superman. I don't really know why, it just is. And I don't really feel like dealing with the entirety of these tunnels. So instead, I'm going to clip off of that ladder. I'm going to jump up to here. I'm going to miss the jump. I'm going to be very mad that I missed the jump. I'm going to do it again. Come on, Soups. What are you doing to me? I don't want to do this stage normally. Who does? Ugh. Alright, you know what? You shot at me. You get punched out. Right, because you can clip onto the ladder. The game is thinking you're trying to grab onto the ladder, but at the same time jump. And I don't really feel like... Oh. Okay, normally you'd be walking all the way over the top of the screen. But I'm just gonna do it normally. Because I don't feel like spending a lot of time bashing my head against that wall. I haven't found a consistent way to do it. I know that, like, all the top runners do have a consistent way of doing it. I don't have one yet, so instead I'm gonna walk through all these armed guards and punch them out, because apparently Superman's really vindictive. And we're just gonna go beat up Lex Luthor, who, in case you didn't know, Lex Luthor in this game is a man with a club and a big lumpy head. I'm not here to judge someone or all, but that's Lex Luthor, by the way. There he is. That is what Lex Luthor looks like in this game. Could you stop standing on me, sir? Thank you. And that's Lex Luthor with his club and not much hair. It looks just like Gene Hackman, doesn't it? I mean, honestly. I'll say that was probably going to be a goal, because the last time I spent forever trying to get the clip. Superman beats fire beasts. Lex arrested. For what? Angry using a club? Whatever. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't care. So finally, Monster Gang's on the loose. Oh no! Hi, Lois. Bye, Lois. If you're trying to figure out what's going on in the game, you can talk to the people at the Daily Planet or people on the streets or, all of that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to turn into Superman and go do my business. As you do. And you can land on buildings in this game, and some of them have power-ups, and some of them just have angry people that, like, tell you, hey, Superman, go do this thing. I know where I'm headed, so I'm not going to do any of that. But what we need to do, we've been beating up a lot of the Fry guys, right? What we need to do now is we have to go find the Grimace, who is clearly the ringleader of the minions. And all these enemies are invisible. Press Press down, please. They're invisible. You can use your X-ray vision to see them. You don't need to, so I'm not gonna. We're just gonna keep on moving. I'm just gonna keep taking damage while I'm at it. Ow, ow, ow. It's okay because there's a death warp coming up, so every couple of hits that I happen to take are fine. Let's go ahead and actually equip that X-ray vision while I'm at it. I got one more location, one to travel through. Before we get to what is clearly the final boss of the game, is the Grimace. Could you stop hitting me, sir, please? Thank you. Okay. So, wow, there's the Grimace. Let's get him. Come down here. I'm not done with you. Get down here. Our boss is waiting for us at Freedom Island. Superman. The game is over. Oh, the game is over. See, we beat Grimace and the game is over. See, it's good to know these sort of things, right? Wait, hang on a second. We're still going, aren't we? Well, that's no good at all. I might as well just go ahead and take a death warp, and we'll go back to the Daily Planet and figure out what to do from here. Could you come this way, please? Because it'll be faster if I could just post up on the ladder. Nope, you're gonna drop on me. Nope, stop doing that. Okay, I'll just manually jump into you. Lame. Okay, fine. Whatever. Their boss is at Freedom Island. Let's go to Freedom Island. Let's see what's up. Okay? Off we go! Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The screen never scrolls over far enough for me to be able to check that I'm going there, but I know it's 9. And then I immediately fly. And there's Freedom Island. Let's go! So, who are the bad guys of Superman 2? It's Ursa, Non, and General Zod. We're not going to be fighting them because if you honestly think these three look like Ursa... Well, okay, Ursa doesn't look bad. Non and General Zod, I'm just going to go ahead and say you're wrong. I mean, I could hear an argument for that being Ursa. So I'm not going to argue with that, and she's gone. Bye! Non, you remember him? Big dude, beard, black shirt. That looks just like him, doesn't it? And he just kind of flails his arms at you and he's done. Now, General Zod, Terrence Stamp, one of my favorite Superman villains. That is clearly not General Zod. That is Mort from Family Guy with a stick. And he's done. And... time. Don't know why that was a gold, but whatever. So I didn't hit the 30. Might have to make a 32 estimate on this, but let's watch everyone get knocked back into the Phantom Zone. I don't know why. This is what they play. Superman, you must protect justice and freedom forever. You can't do it, Stuart. And you don't get credits. The Japanese version actually has credits with more cool Superman movie music going on, and you don't get it here. Kind of rethinking playing the American version because the US version, because I can at least explain the kookiness that's kind of going on, even though you can't read it. But actually having credits with cool like pictures drawn for all the programmers, I should probably do that. But instead I did this. And I do have both copies. I do have, where did I put you? I can play both copies. I could do it. It can happen. So this has been my submission video of Superman on the Nintendo for Big Bad Game-a-thon. I'm very sorry. Bye.